Hi, and welcome to this edition of Pursue the Hunt Hunting Strategies. Today we're going to be talking about how you, as a bow hunter, can prepare more off-season, even at your local indoor range, and we're going to go through a few quick tips with you today. So the first tip we're going to be looking at today is shooting paper. Now, I'm a foam guy myself. I love a good 3D shoot, but what I found over the years is that paper has really narrowed in my focus and allowed me to be more accurate more consistently. So get in the indoor range, get out a 3-spot, and start shooting paper. Okay, so now that we've shot paper, the next tip is shooting from your knees. Shooting in a kneeling and a semi-crouch kneeling position is really important for that when you're out on that spot and stock and you don't have any other option, you don't have enough brush to stand up and make a well-executed shot from your feet. You need to be able to execute and replicate your same shooting style from your knees. All right, so tip number 2, shooting from the knees. There's 2 different knee positions that you can shoot from. One, which is I like to call a crouching kneel, where my hips are on the heels of my feet, and the other would be a simple standing kneel. So for these, I like to replicate my knees where I would normally have my feet, and that way I can still have an open hip angle and still execute the same shooting technique as I would on my feet. Okay, so the next position would be a standing kneel. So now my hips are off my feet, as you can see here. Now what I find with this position more than anything is that this is a bit more of an unstable position, as in you don't necessarily have the same base of contact. So it's really important to keep a nice tight core with your shooting form. So I'm going to open up my hips here again, same as I would have my feet in the same position as if I were standing. And the anchor points are still the same, upper body. They never change. So I can feel myself a little bit more hip sway. So I've really got to lock my hips and my core in to make sure that there's no instability in the lower body. Okay, so third and final tip is elevating your heart rate and replicating the stress of the environment that you would actually feel while you're out hunting. Because we all know, we see that buck, we draw back, we settle our pin, heart rate goes up, adrenaline goes up. So, a couple of exercises you can do while shooting, maybe not the best at like a general shooting night, but if you've got the range to yourself or a quieter time, jumping jacks and push-ups. Jumping jacks will elevate the heart rate, push-ups will fatigue your arms and make them feel heavy. Those are the 2 best ways to replicate a bit of under stress environment so that you can practice shooting under that stress, so when it's come time to send that arrow down range on your animal, you're ready to go. So we're gonna go 10 jumping jacks. 10 push-ups. If you can't do full push-ups, do them from your knees. Okay, now we're going to grab our bow, heart rate's up, and we're going to send our 3 arrows. So this would be good to replicate end after end to start building up more and more fatigue. I should mention that when you're going through your shot process, Make sure it's the same as if you were not under stress. Still take your time, make sure your anchor points are where they should be, make sure your stance, knees or feet are where it should be, and follow through that shot, making sure you make a good executed shot even though you're under fatigue. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's hunting strategies tip brought to you by Pursue the Hunt. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Check out our Facebook and Instagram page at Pursue the Hunt. Thank you for watching.